Stadium in Boise, Idaho. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, today is some history for Utah State. After bouncing around to a few different leagues in the last few years, they have finally found a home. The Aggies are into the Pac-12, and they are excited to show their high level of football and showcase what they've got for the rest of the country. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Broncos offense will have the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and there he goes! They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Got a little grass. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. On the option. Pulls it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Quarterback Keith. He'll pitch it. Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. Great job by the back on the option.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And they'll try to tack on 2.
Ready. Back 18. Back 18. Check. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Go!
They'll run the option. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8.
I love the aggressive play calling here on this opening drive. All the way down the field, scoring a touchdown, then going for it for 2 points. That is a statement.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they're able to get him down. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Here comes the option. The option, he'll keep it. They go to the ground. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. He'll keep it again on the option. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The option look. Now the toss. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Goes to the option. The pitch. Finding some room. Touchdown, Broncos! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Here we go, ready? Right through the four.
Sends it back in motion. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. They get the 2-point conversion, but hold on just a second. Looks as if there is an injury on the play. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout.
Number 35, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Jacobs. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Defense wants to bring the heat. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Run in the red zone, it's Jacobs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, give on the inside. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over.
And he's in! Touchdown, Aggies!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. When defense does their job, gets them the football back, they come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, guys are really pumped up right now. Their 1-2 punch at running back has been proficient. The backup running back has really been the star of the show.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40, inside the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
14-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. Gets the back moving. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The keeper on the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Aggies. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14.
Utah State, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Offense in an empty set. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's gone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to...
Might have a chance. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. On the option. He'll do it himself. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, ready.
On the option. Pulls it again on the option. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Broncos! Great job by the back on the option.
That defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Here comes the option. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Boise State 30, Utah State 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To throw, it's Hillstead. Oh, they're after him! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Fakes to grab. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Looking deep. Makes a grab deep. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. To the air on first down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out.
Number 19, set to kick it away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Oh, better look out. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And you
kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The option look. He'll toss it. Past the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now on the option. The option, the keeper. Now the toss. Makes it past the marker. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 9 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Mississippi State with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. And now back to your game in Boise. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough match.
He's loose on the left. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency, but either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for me, right? Like, like they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
Utah State, 28.
And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Broncos sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. There's some room. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option?
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They'll send the back in motion. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. With the draw, it's Riley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a...
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Motion from the back. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So the 2-point try is good, but there is an injured player still on the field. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him.
Number 35, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Kick is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. On the option. Keeps it on first down. Got enough for the first. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the touchdown, Broncos! And the pummeling has started. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
Here we go. Ready? Check it. 62-24 home. 62-24 home. Hey, move. Go.
On the option. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to the ground with the running back. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll start this drive from the 42. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right? There he goes. Got enough for the first. The 20. Touchdown, Broncos. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a crease. The 30. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Oh, he's got some space.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Maybe some room here. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll. will just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. 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 2 minutes,
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Utah State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And he's dragged down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Boise State ready to send out that offense. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Could be an alley. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Black 18.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.